This is going to be a log that becomes part of the bed inside the shelter. So I'm just working on that this week. It's not too exciting, just mostly me bending over, rearranging logs. So instead of showing you that, I'm going to do a little shout out to our friends at WeatherWool. They make these amazing wool garments, and it is the perfect garment to be wearing out in the woods, woodworking. No matter what you're doing out here, you can rub up the... Anyways, you know what? I'm going to tell you about it in the review, so hope you enjoy it. To make this review a little bit more interesting, throughout the video, I've asked our lovely assistant Caitlin to torture me with the natural elements throughout the video. So she's going to be hitting me with sticks. She's going to be dumping snow on my head. She's going to be dumping water on me. Hit me harder then. Ow. Okay, it's okay. The point of this is to show you that these WeatherWool garments can stand up to all of the natural elements that nature's going to throw at you when you're out there in the woods. Let's move on with a little bit of torturing. Shall we? Okay. Now obviously snow is not a big deal for quality wool. Here we go again. Maybe a little bit of rain. Now that I mentioned that this wool will absorb some water, but the best thing about it is that most of it will run right off, and even if it does get wet, it still stays extremely warm. But the wind really doesn't blow through this that much, and in fact, very, very little at all, and just enough so that it does let some body heat move through it. Here comes more. You can do better than that. I haven't felt a thing yet. Now I should mention it's -8 Celsius. Apparently it feels like -18 Celsius according to the Weather Network, which is about 18 Fahrenheit. So I'm getting drenched in water. You can see it just kind of brushes right off. The water is freezing up and it's just brushing right off. We took them on a trip to the West Coast. We were out in pouring rain. Ow! We were we were whale watching in them. They are quite abrasion resistance, I will say. That one hurt. Okay. We were whale watching in them, and then we'd still wear them out for dinner at the end of the day. So the reason we're poking me with sticks and hitting me with sticks is that when I'm out in the woods, a lot of times you're moving through really heavy bush, and so I just kind of hurtle up and just push through all the branches. And at first I was afraid that I was going to wreck this really nice garment, but I've learned to trust it, and it doesn't tear. It just holds up to whatever you throw at it. Once I started wearing it out at the tree farm, I'd be wearing it all day long. Some days it would be raining, and I would feel fantastic all day long wearing this thing. So we got this WeatherWool in the fall, and I haven't worn my winter jacket once this year. I'd much rather just keep layering wool layers underneath, and this way I have the opportunity to layer on as much as I need. One of the best things about WeatherWool, and the reason I choose to wear it more than anything else when I'm out camping and out in the forest, is that I'm constantly around the fire. And with WeatherWool, you can actually put your arms through the fire. You can be cooking, you can have sparks flying on you. You don't really need to worry about, you don't really need to worry too much about burning your coat. Unlike synthetic fabrics, where a spark lands on it and it just instantly melts it. With WeatherWool, you can have sparks landing on you. You can put your arm right into the fire. You can literally wave arms through flames, and it doesn't do any damage to it. Now, I am an advisor for WeatherWool, But instead of taking the commission that I would get from you buying a garment, I'm going to actually offer you my 15% commission as a discount to you. So if you do want to buy one of these items and try it out, you can use the word timber at checkout. So your timber is your code, TIMBER, as your code at checkout. That's going to get you 15% off. And that's normally the commission that I would get, but I'm passing that along to you. One last thing is that WeatherWool is soft. Unlike other wools that are itchy and rough, WeatherWool is absolutely soft to the touch. It's softer than your nicest wool blanket. It's softer than anything else you're gonna wear, and that's why we love it. So,
I'm sorry.
it's okay. Now,
I'll give you a massage.
oh, thank you. This is a family-owned company that took a chance on making the best quality wool that they could. When other companies said there's not enough of a profit margin and that no one will buy it, they decided that they were gonna do it anyways because they are passionate woodsmen themselves and outdoorsmen, and they want to make the best possible wool they could. And so this is the result of it. And so I'm just trying to help them spread the word. Do I sound like an infomercial? I'm not trying to. I'm just trying to tell you guys how good this stuff is.